Hi there, I'm Hannah from Dazzling Books, and that's all I came here to say actually. So I guess I should just go and not talk to you for the next year or so. That's fair, yeah? Bye? Just kidding. I've been sitting here for 2 hours trying to make sense to myself because I'm really tired from work, but I heard that if you like something so much, you should make time for it. So here I am. The reason why I'm making this video is, well, the short version of it is because I want to be back. But I do have a couple of things related to that sentence that I want to share with you. First is how I am now in Jakarta. So yeah, I'm not a student anymore. I graduated from college and now I am working in the fashion industry in Indonesia. I'm in the big city of Jakarta and I've been here for 2 months. I guess you can say I'm settling down. That's why I have time to do this. And I'm doing this in an old-fashioned way where I talk to the front facing camera of my phone instead of my camera. That's because in my work I make videos and edit them and like put a lot of energy into them, so I want to make this as fun and as convenient so I can keep doing it. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is that I have been reading a ton of books this year. I set myself a goal to read 50 books this year, but I've read 70 books this year. I guess because a lot of things have happened in this past year. One of the ways that I cope with it was to read a lot, to escape and just like delve myself into this fictional world or like in the eyes of other people and like just absorbing more things so that I don't feel like I'm putting out a lot, because in my last year of college I did have to do like a huge task and I feel like I was pouring out a lot, so I try to pour in a lot by reading a lot and like going to places and like talking to people. And I realized that my love for narrative is wider than what it usually was, because I usually liked only young adult books, but now I realize that I do also open myself up to poems and like spoken word poems and also adult literature and also nonfiction. And I realized in general I do read romance very often, but only this year that I became more vocal about my like towards romance, like on Instagram and when I recommend it to people and such. I realized that there's nothing wrong with liking romance, so if I want to read romance and I want to talk about that, I'm gonna talk about that. Another thing that I want to talk about is the kind of like the future of this channel. So like I said, because my reading has changed, I'm making this video to kind of warn you, and hopefully you're okay with contents that are related to what I like now, whether it is about movies or about podcasts. But the underline is that it's still narrative. Like I like words and I like emotions and I like the lessons that you can learn from narrative, whether it's like from actual people or from fictional characters. That's not gonna change. Hopefully I'm like less conscious about what I talk about. Honestly, like probably I've not been making sense for the past 2 minutes or like 5 in this video. I'm committing to the fact that I wanted to make this video and we are at the end of this video, so yay me, I'm here. And I did want to make this video also to kind of invite people to invite me if you're hanging out with booktubers, because I'm now in Indonesia and like I can finally join this book related events, but sometimes I don't really know where to find them, at least the cool ones and the interesting ones. So hit me up if you want to. Whew, that's all I wanted to say. And thank you if you've been here for a while. I'm sorry for disappearing, but I did take some time to do more and like pour out more into my college stuff than here, so there's that. And I hope that you're excited as I am about this whole thing.